Hello everyone. This is Sunday, September 5th, 2021 at 7:40 p.m. Sunday night in Halifax, 16 degrees Celsius. Today I'm walking down North Street and I might say it's 7:40 p.m. Just coming dark. Not quite dark, but almost. And I'm headed for the Macdonald Bridge. I'm going to walk across the Macdonald Bridge, and then I'm going to walk all the way up into downtown Dartmouth. So if you think you'll like the walk, stick around and come along with me. We'll explore Dartmouth tonight, along with the north end of Halifax and the harbour. That sounds like a fun night? Sounds good to me. I waited till it was almost dark to start this video because the last nighttime video I put out, everybody said do more nighttime ones, so that's what I'm gonna do. Try to get a few more nighttime videos in. Seems to be a certain element of charm about nighttime. I like it better. I like nighttime. I like the day too, but nighttime is fun. So, here we go, walking down North Street. I'm just coming to the corner of Agricola and North. I started at Roby, right on the corner there. And now I'm at Agricola. And I think I'll wait here across the street because when I get down to the bridge, I have to be on the right-hand side. Because foot traffic have to walk down the right-hand side, and the bicycles have to go on the left side. That's how they work it here in Halifax on the Macdonald Bridge. There we go. A little look north on Agricola. Things look a lot different at night, don't they? I haven't made very many videos up here when it was dark, so they definitely do look different in the nighttime. Much different. Okay, let's go. I got a nice comment today from one of my viewers. He said he started watching me 8 months ago when I only had a handful of subscribers, and he was quite surprised to look at it today. I'm pushing 500. I'm not quite there yet, but I will be before long. My microphone was rubbing on my coat, so I'm just trying to fix it a little better in case you heard some noise there. So he was quite surprised and congratulating me on how well I've done. I'm going to have a celebration video as soon as I hit 500. I think my count right now is 437, if I'm not mistaken. And so if you guys want to see my next celebration, you're going to love this one. I did a 100 celebration and it was calm compared to this one. This one's going to be very exciting. There's going to be special videos, and there's other things going to be on it too. Main Street. A long time ago, I used to play at a place down that street. Long time ago, not recently, in recent years, but a long time ago, we did. Played in a little band down there. You can see the bridge off in the distance there. By the time I get down there, it ought to be getting pretty well dark. That's what I was going for. I want to be up on the bridge when it's dark so I can look back at the skyline and things like that. So it ought to be a really, really good night for that. You know, I've only been in this city 3 years, and I know a lot of streets here now. I know where a lot of the parks are, a lot of things. And that's Creighton Street right there, we're looking down. And I've learned a lot in 3 years, and I've only been making videos for a year. And it has taught me so much, because I kind of dig into the history of stuff and read up on it a little bit. And I've learned so much over the course of the last year about this city. Now, I won't say I know everything. I got a long ways to go yet before I'm an expert on Halifax. But I might get there one day. Might be hopefully one day I'll be the foremost knowledgeable walker, guide, whatever you want to call me, walker in this city. I might be the first and foremost knowledgeable person about this city eventually, maybe one day. But I got a ways to go yet before I reach that status. I'm not there, but I'm still working at it. We're down to Gottingen Street now. I gotta wait for the light because this is a busy street, busy intersection right here. You have to do this right or you could get hit. There we go, walk sign now. I'm excited, this is a nice video tonight. Start with the north end of Halifax, walk across the bridge, and then down into Dartmouth. It's going to be a nice walk. Covered a lot of ground, but that's good. I'm used to walking. It don't bother me to walk. I love walking, really. Good for your health, good for your respiratory, good for breathing. And I really do. I really love walking. And this just gives me a reason to walk, making videos. Rather than just going out and walking around, you got a purpose. So it makes it more interesting, I guess. I'm a little concerned about my microphone because it looks like it might be rubbing on my jacket. So I'm just going to move it just a little bit here. So bear with me if it sounds a little rough for a minute. There we go. I got it where it won't rub now. It's a little closer, so I got to not talk too loud. So there, that's all right. Well, it's almost dark, but these cameras, they can do a lot with a little bit of light. They tend to make things a little brighter than what they are. I'm going to try not to talk when the buses go by me because when I talk, I try to talk over the bus and then I'm talking too loud for my microphone. So I'm going to try to keep that in mind when there's a bus handy, not to talk. Okay, is that a good idea? I think so. Yeah, they drown out your voice and then you just naturally raise your voice. And first thing you know, you're hollering, and these mics are sensitive and they're really loud if you raise your voice. So I gotta be mindful of that and not do that. All right, we'll get halfway across anyway. Looking down Brunswick Street. And this one will take you down to Barrington. And then you can choose between Barrington and Hollis once you get down there. This is a great night for walking. It's not like a super warm night, but it's a good night for walking because I'm walking around. I got a light jacket on, not heavy, and got a backpack on. My stuff in my hand, my pockets. So, you know, a certain amount of weight there. And a night like this is much better than a hot night. A lot of noise here right now, a helicopter going over. That's a common sight in Halifax. Helicopters fly over here all the time. Because we got sea of Shearwater down there, and that's where those helicopters come from. Well, I'll look back at the city from here. I just started on the bridge, but we'll take a look back. Look out over the harbor. Look towards Halifax. Can't see much, but a little bit. Okay. And there's the street down below. Now that it's a little bit dark, I can see my screen better. I should be able to keep it in line a little better. Instead of going up in the air like that, I can see the sidewalk, a little bit of sky, sidewalk from both sides. And there's something I really like right now. They've got the Canadian flags up on the bridge. So we'll get a good shot of that tonight. I always wanted to do that, get a picture while they had the flags up. And before I could get to it, the flags were back down. But tonight is my lucky night. The flags are still up, and they look really nice hanging. I wish they'd just leave them there all year, instead of just certain times of the year and then they take them back down. Can you see our Canadian flag waving up there in the breeze? I know there's a lot of stuff in the way, but we might get a look at it before too long here. I lost my Wi-Fi connection for a minute there, but I'm back. Sometimes that happens. Right out of the blue, you lose your Wi-Fi connection, your Bluetooth, I guess I should say, and then my phone stopped recording. So that's okay, I got it going again. We didn't lose much. Oh, I think now we'll have to patch it together. A little shot of our Canadian flag up there blowing in the breeze. Very nice. Okay. Back down to earth here. You want to take a look at the ship down there? I'll see if I can get my phone out through here. There you go. Okay. One more look at the flag. There it is. I'm going to take a look back at the skyline while we're up here? We'll do that. There. There's the harbor. And there's some of the downtown buildings. You can't see them all from here, but there's some. All right, back in we go. There we go. Well, I was taking a chance because if that slipped from my hand, that would fall a long ways before it broke. But we made it. No harm done. Okay. Heading to Dartmouth. I got my other phone in my hand in case anybody should contact me. I'll hear it and see it. My trusty other cell phone. This one is only for texting and phone calls, and get my time information and stuff off of there that I want to give you when I start my videos and all that kind of stuff. Okay, sorry. I'll keep my concentration on my work here. All right, across the Macdonald Bridge we go. I'll let you know when we're halfway. We're not there yet. No, we got a long ways to go before we're halfway yet. For anyone who would like to know, this bridge is 1.3 kilometers long. 1.3, 1 3/10 kilometers. I cheated. I took the bus over because I knew I had a long walk back and I didn't feel like walking it both ways. So I took the bus over and I'm going to walk all the way home. From the north end to the lower end of Dartmouth is quite a walk. As you shall see how long it will take me. But some people told me they like long videos, and some don't, but some do. So you can't please everybody all the time, so I please everybody some of the time. But some people told me they liked these long videos and they want me to do some more of them. And some people said they love the nighttime ones, do more. So I try to do what my viewers ask for. That's the least I can do. They're supporting my channel. The least I can do is try to do what they want to. We'll take a look now from here and see what we see. There's a little look at the, I'll try not to jiggle this too much. There's a little look at the city, the water. Whoops, I gotta straighten it up now. There we go. And there's Dartmouth over there. It's hard to see with these bars stuff, but there we go. All right. There's the smokestacks up there. I think you can see them. Yeah, right there, those tall things. Okay. Let's see. I was supposed to tell you when we were halfway. Maybe I'm not there yet. I think it might be here. Yeah, I think it's this one. This pier right here. somewhere around here is halfway. Well, this could be it right here. I think right about, somewhere right around here is about halfway across. You don't have to be exact. But somewhere's around here. There's our flag again up on that pier, up on that, well, it's a pier underneath of it, but whatever you call that. I suppose it got a name, but I'm not sure what it is, what you call it. One of the bridge supports, anyway. Got our flag up there. And I want to tell you, I'm a big fan of the Canadian flag, and there's no country on earth I'd rather be in than this country right here. There's a lot of places I'd like to see for a short time, but this is where I'd rather live, right where I am, Halifax, Nova Scotia. Suits me right to a T. Love it here. Anybody thinking about coming to Halifax, I can tell you, you're going to love this city. It's not a super big city, but it's got everything here you need. And it's got a lot of charm to it. Like this Macdonald Bridge. There's a lot of cities don't have an iconic bridge like this one. And it makes the city having this nice bridge for people to walk across, to drive across. It's nice just to take a walk across it. And there's lots of things here. There's parks all over the place. You don't have to go very far to find a park. They're everywhere here. There's parks. Every part of the city's got parks. Some are small, some are a little bit larger, and there's very large ones, there's tiny ones. Some are like little parkettes. But there's a park in almost every neighborhood in this city. Even my little neighborhood, way down on Portland, we got a park there too. So, there's just so much stuff here in Halifax that I could talk about. The bike lanes. You go down the busy streets, like there's a bike lane on Water Street. I think Hollis maybe has a bike lane, not sure. And I think it's Hollis and Water Street both have a bike lane. And there's several streets in the city that have bike lanes. I never noticed them all, but there are a lot of different streets that have bike lanes. And very good, because a lot of people ride bicycles around here, and you don't want cars hitting bicycles and things like that. So good on Halifax that they're making these bike lanes. Well, we're definitely heading down the other side because we're going downhill now. I'll just turn around so you can see the bridge the other way where we came from. There you go. We're over the hump. We're quite a ways down now. See that road down there? On one of my videos, I walked up that road and went underneath the bridge, and that was really interesting to walk underneath the bridge and look up at it. That was exciting. Did that in one of my videos. So I know there's all kinds of things here that I haven't looked at yet. And I'm going to explore one on Monday, tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow. It's going to be sunny in the afternoon. I got a spot I'm going to explore. I'm not going to tell anybody until I make the video. But I got a spot. Part of the city I haven't covered yet. I know I've been almost everywhere in the city. Up in Africville and up in Bayers Lake, out in Dartmouth Crossing. I've been down at Woodside. I've been all over the place. Fairview, Clayton Park, Bedford. It seems like I haven't got anywhere left that I haven't done. But I know that's not true. So I found a place the other day that I haven't been to. So I'm going there. In fact, I got two. I was at one before, but I didn't make a video. So I'm going back there to make a video. And I found another place that I haven't been in there yet, but I've been around the area. So I'm going to do that one as well. So I got two videos in mind that I'm going to do. And you never run out of stuff. You never run out of stuff here. The city's big enough that you can always find something to make a video about. It's in my blood now. I can't get it out. I have to make videos. That's all there is to it. It's a good thing I'm married, or I would be out here every day and every night. But I have to curtail it a bit because I got a home life too. And it's not very often I go out at night, but my viewers were all saying, make some more nighttime videos. So I said, okay. I talked it over with my wife, and she didn't mind if I went out tonight and made a video. And I told her I got my other phone in my other hand. I carry them both. And if you want to talk to me, want to know where I am, just phone me or text me. I don't care if I'm making a video. I can take a phone call. I know you, my viewers, won't mind if I talk to my wife briefly if she calls me. So that way she know where I am and don't have to worry about me. You know, wives, if you're not back when they think you should be back, they imagine all kinds of things happen to you. And so we don't want them to worry about those things. So if she wants to call me, I got the phone right in my hand. And that's for all kinds of things too. There could be a natural disaster and an alert come on my phone. I could pass it on to all my well, I guess you wouldn't see it tonight, but I can still talk about it if something like that come on. So it's good. Have it handy in case I need it. I'm almost off the bridge. There's the ground right there. So I'm almost off the bridge. And I will be walking through the toll booth area on the Dartmouth side. Want to look back now? There we go. Look at the sky. You can still see it with my phone. It's kind of dark just looking up there, but the phone lights it up. Don't things look nice at night? Oh, I love it. I love nighttime videos because It just shows everything so nice. And I got to say something else about Halifax. You can walk around in this city at night, and you don't have to worry about crime too much and things like that. You really don't. I'm not saying things don't happen sometimes, but this is not a city with a lot of crime for the amount of people that live here. It's very, very nice place, very safe place to walk around. And anyone that comes here, don't be afraid to go out and walk around because it's safe. And a lot of people here are very friendly. They'll come up and talk to you. So don't worry if a stranger talks to you. They're not trying to do something to you. They're just friendly. So don't be afraid to talk to strangers if they talk to you. And don't worry about running into gangs and things like that. Well, it's pretty calm here. I've been here 3 years, and in the 3 years I've been here walking around, I never met one person that was threatening in any way. In 3 years, and I pound the streets every day, pretty much. And I never met one person that was ever a threat to me. So, there you go. Take it from the walker. I know, I walk the street all the time here. Do you want to look at the toll booth? There we go. See how this works when the cars come through. If you have a thing on your windshield, like I do, and a lot of people do, you can just drive right through. You don't have to stop. It just registers your toll, and it's cheaper than putting coins in. Most cars have one of those things on their windshield. I don't know if it's called a transponder or what it's called, but it's a thing anyway. It sticks on your windshield, and when you drive through the toll booth, it registers your car and deducts it off your account. And you can set that up with your bank. We got ours set up. It never runs out. When it gets down to $15, it tops it back up, automatic. So you just got to make sure you got enough money in your account at the bank to be ready for that. But it never goes below $15, so you don't have to worry if you drive up there. It'll say low balance, but that just means because you got it set, I got it set at $15. So if we get down to probably, I don't know where, just guessing, but probably 16, 17, might say low balance. Or it might go just below the 15. It might say low balance after it hits the 15, probably. I'm not sure how it works. Anyway, we got it set at $15. So if that says low balance in the morning, when I come back over at night, it won't say that. It'll be topped up again. Just letting you know that in case you're new here to Halifax and you're wondering how it works. And for anybody that wants to know, if you want one of those things for your windshield, you drive down in under the bridge. I think it's I'm just thinking, is it the McKay Bridge or is it the Macdonald? I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. I think it's, I'm not sure. I won't dare tell you, because that was 3 years ago. We got our thing for the windshield. I think my wife was driving that day, and I'm not sure which bridge it was. It's right under the bridge anyway, where you drive down around there, and there's a office. You can get a transponder, or one of those, whatever you call it here. That's what they call it in Ontario. I don't know what they call it here. Something it sticks on your windshield anyways, and it don't cost you anything. You just put some money on it when you get it, and if you ever leave here, move away from here, you take it back in. give back to them. That's how it works. Well, I'm heading down the hill right now. This is a kind of a quiet area. I'm heading down from the Wise Road, heading down the hill to Portland. So it's a little bit of a quiet walk down to there, and then we'll walk on Portland. So there's not too much to see right here, but that's okay. We'll get down the bottom and then we'll be on Portland, and then, when we get down the bottom, I'm ahead of myself here. Get down the bottom, it'll be Alderney, and then we'll walk up to Portland on Alderney, and then we'll walk Portland the rest of the way till I shut off this video, wherever that may be. Okay? I don't think I'll do it all the way home because that's a really long walk. So I think I might do it. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to say because I don't know where I'll end this video. How long have I been making this? Well, this one's 22 minutes, but I know it shut off on me once. So I know I didn't walk over to here from the north end in 20 minutes. I can tell you that for sure. So it's probably about 40 minutes, and it probably shut off somewhere in the middle there. But a sign come up on my screen said I lost connection. So I just stopped and turned it back on. It was no big deal. And I guess you know that beeping is the walking signal for people who can't see good. If you stand there, when you hear that beeping, you know it's safe to walk across the intersection. There's a lot of people in this city right here that can't see good, and I'm one of them. I'll tell you why. We don't have enough doctors, and there's a lot of folks, when they get to be my age or even younger, they develop cataracts, and there's a shortage of doctors here that can remove cataracts. And I know it's a small procedure. It only takes about 15 minutes, but there's hundreds, or maybe even 1,000. I don't know how many's on the waiting list. I've been waiting over a year now for my cataract surgery. And anybody knows anything about cataracts, they get worse all the time. They don't get better, they get worse. And so the longer you let it go, the less you can see. So there's a lot of people. I've talked to many people here. Well, I got a green light, but I missed the walk, but I'm going to go anyways because I got a green light, so that's all right. Just get across before it changes. So anyway, as I was saying about the cataract situation, it's nobody's fault. I don't blame the city, I don't blame the province. It's just there's a lot of people moving into Halifax quickly. And we do quickly need more doctors, and more surgeons, and more everything. More druggists probably, more psychiatrists, more everything. There's just a shortage now because people moved in here fast. That's why all those condo towers are going up. There's a market for them. They're not just going to build them, they're going to sit there empty. They're going to fill right up. Because people are moving here at a high rate. Every day I walk out, I see a half a dozen cars from Ontario. I see the odd one or two from out west, not too many. The odd Quebec, and I used to see a lot of Newfoundland cars, and I haven't been seeing those lately, so maybe they're not coming over here from Newfoundland as much as they used to, but they're sure coming from Ontario. Probably the same situation we were. I was reaching the age where I was going to retire, And anybody knows that lives in Toronto, it costs a lot to live up there. My apartment that I had in Toronto is now going for well over $2,000 a month. I'm not sure just what it is, but we were paying 15, 16 when we were there 3 years ago, but everything has skyrocketed since. And I wouldn't be surprised $22, $23, $2,400 a month now for that same thing. And it wasn't a luxury apartment, it was just not bad. It was an older building, but it wasn't bad. But still, when you're retired, you're limited on your income. And my wife's job wasn't big money. I was the big earner, and she was earning a supplement money that helped. Smaller wages, but it was a help too. So anyway, we moved down here and found something, a place to live. It's adequate. It's not big. It's not fancy, but it's all right. And that's where we are right now. Down on Portland, way down on Portland, almost to the 111. And I don't mind it. Yeah, I'd like to live right in downtown Halifax in one of those condos there right by the water, but I can't afford that, so I have to live within my means. And it's okay, because I can get a senior bus ticket. I get a card of them, 10 tickets for $18. That's only $1.80 a ticket. And I can come over to the city pretty cheap. And I usually don't keep the car home through the week, except maybe 1 or 2 days if I need it for something. But my wife takes it to work, and I don't really want to bring it over to the city because then you got to find parking and pay for that. And yeah, it's just a pain. I'd rather just go over and without the car, take the bus over or walk to the ferry, take the ferry over, whatever. Okay, well, I had to improvise tonight because my other phone got filled up, but this phone doesn't have a jack for my microphone, so I'm talking directly into my phone. However, I think it'll be okay. You might get a little different look on the pictures because it's a different phone, but I wanted to do a bit of a video of downtown and Dartmouth and walking up Portland Street, at least before I end this video. So the only way I could do it was do it on this phone, which that's what I'm doing. So we have to make do with what we have until I get home, and then we gotta erase the stuff that's not needed on my phone. And then I'll free up my other phone for videos because I got too much stuff on it now. I'll get my son to help me because he's a little better at it than I am. And clean my phone all up so I can use it again. Because it's full. It's jam-packed full, so. But this will get me out of a bit of a jam. I can use this one. It doesn't have, it's all Bluetooth, this phone. You can't plug things into it anymore because the new style phones now, they're doing away with headphone jacks, microphone jacks, all that stuff aren't in these new phones. So everything has to be Bluetooth. And unfortunately my microphone is a plug-in style. And so, but we'll make do with this. This is what we have. You have to improvise once in a while when things don't go quite the way you want them to. I just need a little bit more video and I'll be done with this for the night. So I'm just going to turn around and show a little bit of the street here in downtown Dartmouth. Lucky I know how to do this because this is not This doesn't have the program on it for running my gimbal, but there's a way around it. You can just turn your gimbal on and set your phone in there and run it by hand, and it works. So I had to do something because I didn't want to come back to finish this video. I wanted to do it all tonight while I'm here. And lucky I had my second phone and I was able to do it this way. So we'll manage. And then I'll get it all fixed up. So when I come back out to do something tomorrow, my phone will be all cleaned up and ready to go again. So I hope you don't mind a little change here. I don't think it's going to show too much on my video. It's a different phone, a little different camera lens, a little brighter picture, and so on, but I think it'll be all right. I just have to walk with my phone just a little bit closer to me because I don't have the use of my microphone now, so, but that's okay. Well, we'll get through this. It's only a small thing, okay? Are you good? All right, me too. So all I can do, I can level up my phone on my gimbal, and that's about it. None of the other controls work because I don't have a Bluetooth connection to this phone. But that's okay. We're still working. We don't need a Bluetooth connection because I'm going right direct into my phone just as if I was carrying it in my hand. So all I got is my gimbal to hold it, and I can level it up, and it keeps it fairly smooth, just like the other one would. And it's not bad. So here we are in downtown Dartmouth, and everything's closed now because it's Sunday night and it's Sunday night, and I think it's about 8:30 p.m. I can't tell now because I'm using the phone that I was using to check my time and stuff. I'm using it for video, so I don't have a phone now to look and see what time it is. But that's okay. I think it's about 8:30. I called my wife before I disabled my phone to use for videos. I called her and told her what happened, and I was going to use that phone, and I'd be home shortly. So I would think I'll be home within, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes. Tomorrow's a holiday, so we don't have to go to bed early tonight. We can stay up, watch some TV, maybe sleep in a little bit in the morning. That would be good. Don't get to do that very often. So I guess we can probably do that tomorrow. This wall is really beautiful, but to show it on the phone kind of makes it a little brighter than it is. So it normally looks good, but the phone doesn't help it. But you might get the idea of it. I'm still on Portland Street in Dartmouth, making my way up Portland. Okay, there's what that wall looks like. Pretty nice, eh? Dartmouth is much quieter than Halifax. But this is Sunday night, and there's not a lot of things open, so it's naturally quiet anyway. I'll probably go up here about as far as Tim Hortons. and probably end this video there. Not much farther. We'll walk up to Tim Hortons and we'll close it down. I'll put my gear away, get my phone operational again, so when I walking home I'll have my phone, and I'll put all this stuff away in my backpack, and then we'll be good. And my video will be done for tonight. And again, sorry for the malfunction there, but we did improvise and got through it. And I hope you'll enjoy this video. It looks like we're going to have about 9 minutes on this camera, on this phone. That's all. The rest of the video will be with the microphone on the other phone. But this is all right. This is working okay. You might not even be able to tell the difference in the sound. I don't know. Maybe you will, because the microphone picks up better than the phone does, but still, it might be all right. So I'm going with it'll be okay. Before I got the microphone, I made videos all the time without the microphone. The microphone works a lot better, but I did make videos without it, and they were okay. But once you're used to using something, you don't like to not use it, but it's all right. See that screen across the other side of the street? That's a digital screen on the side of a security company. And they got all kinds of different scenes comes on that screen. That's pretty cool, huh? And there is Tim Hortons. There's Tim Hortons, and I'm going to stop right here and end this video. Is that all right? This is a good place to stop. I'll walk right up to the light there, and I can end my video there. Okay. So we'll walk right up to Tim Hortons here, and that's what we'll do. End it here. Tim Hortons is always brightly lit. I get a good place to see what I'm doing and work on this. So there we go, right there. If you like this video, just push that like button. That'll help me out a lot. And if you're not yet a subscriber, I just love it if you became a subscriber, and that would really help this cause of mine out. And it don't cost you anything, and you'll get to see all my videos when they come out. And there is a little notification bell there. You can push that if you want, but that ain't no big deal. If you don't want to push it, that's all right. It'll just make a little ding on your phone and let you know that I've put out another video, rather than they just put it there. There'll be a little ding to tell you there's one there. Then it's up to you if you want to look at it. But it's not a necessity. You can find my videos without the notification bell. It's up to you, entirely up to you to what you want to do. All right, so with that, I'm going to sign off. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great night, and we'll see you on the next time, okay? Bye.